nails. Sit down. Sit down. You need to get those clipped, sir. Hey y'all, it's Katie and Tanner, and welcome back to my channel. Today is almost, well, tomorrow, the day I'm filming this is still 19 weeks and 6 days, but tomorrow is the halfway mark in my pregnancy. Yay! So I figured I'd jump on today and give y'all a little update on how things are going just in the halfway mark and some exciting things that have happened in the first half of the second trimester. Number one, the most exciting thing is that we found out gender. So we technically found out at the blood test a few weeks ago, but we decided to wait until we had the ultrasound with the anatomy scan to find out, just because we wanted double confirmation on a gender before we announced or anything, just because we didn't want it to screw with our brains if those two didn't match up or something happened. But the good news is both of the tests matched up and we officially have a gender. It's a boy. So the Garrison gremlin is officially a boy. We're still not going to say any names or share any more pictures with you guys, but we are so excited that we have a little boy on the way. So excited for a son. Tanner and Butch are ready to have another little brother. So I'm just gonna be surrounded by dudes. It'll be fun. But some other exciting things with that. I've felt my first kicks in the last few weeks, so that has been super exciting to be able to feel the little gremlin moving around. He is a little gymnast, honestly, especially after like yoga class, after I'm done teaching during the Shavasana at the end. He just loves to practice his gymnastics and his boxing. He's just so active. After, especially I've been active, you know, and then I have a break where I lay down, especially. I'm starting to feel some small kicks occasionally when I'm seated, but most of the time it's still when I'm laying flat on the floor is when I can feel him the most. But it's been so fun and so exciting to have those little kicks of validation the last couple weeks. And Matt's been able to feel several of the larger kicks too, which has just made it so much more real for him as well. I don't know what it's like to be on the husband side of it, but I feel all the symptoms going on. He only is able to see what's happening with me. So having that physical validation of feeling a kick, I'm sure is really exciting for him too. And as far as training is going, it's gone pretty good so far. I'm gonna save most of my info along the lines of symptoms and how those interact with my training, what I've done to adapt things for where I am in my pregnancy. I'm gonna save that for my second trimester wrap-up video in a few weeks, once I'm past whatever week mark that is, 26 weeks I think. So I'm gonna save that for after 26 weeks and I'll get back to you guys on that one. But I'll just briefly mention that training is going pretty well so far. I've had to make some adjustments here and there, but I was still able to get through a Hyrox race, my very first Hyrox at 15 weeks, and I have a full video on it up here, so if you want all the race day details and how I strategized for that, that's all up there. But other than that, training has been really chill. I've still been trying to maintain as much as I can, and I'm not gonna say any more because that's for our second trimester wrap-up video. And another exciting thing that's coming up is we're going on our baby moon soon. So we're going to Europe, and I am so excited to get out of the country one more time before baby gremlin gets here. We are planning on putting that in the second trimester wrap-up video, but if you want me to make a whole extra video on traveling during pregnancy, let me know. But other than that, those are kind of the exciting highlights from the first half of my pregnancy, as well as some things to look forward to in the second half. I still have one more race to come up this year. It's my Deka Fit in Austin, Texas this year, and I'm looking forward to it. I know I'll have limitations. I'm still working with my doctor on what those will look like once the event gets here. Again, I'll talk about that a little bit later. But for now, I did want to highlight one of the biggest struggles that I have had in my first half of my pregnancy. And ladies, if you have ever been pregnant or you're going to be pregnant, this is something you probably are aware of or have struggled with yourself potentially, but it's bra sizes and finding a sports bra that fits well while your body's changing. But that's just been a big struggle of mine recently, and finding something that works for me. And I don't even have my milk in yet. Like, I'm not even in my third trimester, and I know they still have room to grow. So that's gonna be one of the more frustrating things. The good news is after Deka Fit in June, I'm probably gonna slow down things on the running side, stop doing plyometrics. I'm probably going to start, decreasing or scaling back my training just a little bit after that. So that's the good news. I won't need something as high impact, but for the workouts that I am doing right now, it's just been insufficient. Everything I've had has been insufficient, and it's been a big frustration. So if you are a first-time mom like I am watching this video and you're pregnant and you're feeling these frustrations too, you're not alone. I'm right here with you. It has just been wild because pregnancy has such specific needs, and so does being an athlete, and trying to balance those two and find that middle ground, something that works for an athlete who is pregnant. It's just hard. And so if you're a veteran mom out there who's an athlete or who works out a lot, drop those recommendations, tips below, because your girl needs some help. So thanks for stopping in for a little chat about the first half of my pregnancy. If you want to start a conversation and share about your pregnancy and how you've been handling it, what's going on in your life, I'd love to jump in on that conversation too and make this two-sided. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Stay healthy. Bye.